what I'm going to be showing you is just the gist of how to play Saints Row. It's a real fun game. You don't have to have known the campaign to Saints Row 1 and 2. This just picks up and keeps going. It is a really fun game. I'm only 10% in it, but I've played quite a bit. I'd say around 36 hours. It is a fun game. It's like Grand Theft Auto except with a storyline. It is very addicting. Better weapons, as you can see. Customize your character, have any color skin, sweatbands, headbands, like earrings, necklaces, anything. You get cribs, you go around the city and you try to dominate everything. This is the crib that you start out with first. You press select to go into this mini cell phone app. You have a phone where you can have vehicle delivery, Saints backup, tank, helicopter, Patrol, which is like a helicopter that turns into a jet, is very cool. Police forgiveness and gang forgiveness. You have missions up here. Saints book, this is for assassinations, vehicle thefts, and challenges. Your upgrades, I have hacks on right now, so I have all respect with unlimited money, as you can see, 15 million, and I have all my abilities, notary, any health. You can be invincible in this game. It's very fun. So cash you can make if you do challenges and levels. You can go in here into your bank account and get cash transferred into your account. On the extras, the stats I never really go into, but the cheats, this is where it gets fun. You can add cheat by clicking on this and typing in anything you want. And also, it has easy access for infinite sprint. Give cash, as you can see, no cop notary, but you have to have a gun off and not speeding. And give respect, which also gives you cash. So don't be mistaken when doing give respect, because it does add respect and cash. Vehicles, get Gatmobile, that is a very fun van that has Johnny Gat on it, and the Vitola that I will show you in a minute. And then for world, you have a random suit of weapons. So you click on that as many times, get all the weapons. Now that I've shown you this, you access crib. For your wardrobe, you can have a lot of wardrobe, like I said, piercings, head. I have these South Beach aviators, but I haven't done much with my style yet, but I'm still working on it. So, that's the wardrobe. The garage. These are your vehicles that you have entered. This is the Gatmobile that I was talking about. My Raycaster, my Sovereign, my Kenshin, my Infugo, my Vortex, and my Peacemaker. Peacemaker is also the cop car. Take a little look. Weapon cache. I have a lot of weapons. As you can see, it's kind of inappropriate, so I'm going to let you know that at the beginning of this video, it does have nudity. This is like a baseball bat. You can upgrade your baseball bat. This is the only melee weapon that you can upgrade. Chainsaw, stun gun. I do not prefer the stun gun. It is not as fun as all these other weapons, but for now, I guess I'll go with that fix. Only get 2 pistols. They're both pretty well, but I prefer this one. You have the Cyberspace SMG. I've never really used it, but it's always fun. The Tech Z10, which is nice. I kind of like it. And then the Death Blossom. This is by far my favorite SMG. It is very fun. For your shotguns, you have the Gravedigger, the one that police use, the Ultramax, and the Hammer. And then for your rifles, you get the AK, which is by far my favorite. The AR-55, which is a 3-round burst weapon. I do not prefer this, but you might tend to like it. And then a Viper laser. For your explosives, you only get 2, the Annihilator and the Satchel Charges. For your specials, you have this. This calls an airstrike on any pointed target. I've never really used this, but I think I'm not sure what you use. Controlled car, I guess you can run around. This one I do not prefer. This one you have a Reaper drone and you call down missile strikes. This is a sonic boom. You can charge it up until a bigger explosion happens, but it doesn't shoot any explosives. It shoots just like sound. And then my favorite, the sniper rifle. So this is all this. And then I'm going to show you a little bit of the gameplay and also game customization, but after about how to play Saints Row, all the perks and cool things that Saints Row 3 has. And I think in the last video I showed you my garage. So for right now I'm going to use my Raycaster. I'm going to retrieve. Also you can customize this for torque and nitrous, and there's also cheap for nitrous for all your cars, but no, that's an upgrade, sorry. But you have 3 different gangs, and in every territory there's a different gang and everything. As you can see, I have, if it's all purple, that means you own all of that little area. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite cribs that I have bought. You can buy places like, see, with that money sign right there, and then without that money sign, that I own that. See that? How it's purple? There you go. So I'm going to show you my crib. It's an airplane hangar. It is very fun. I go to this all the time and fly around. And then I'll show you my other crib that you access through doing missions. You infiltrate a gang-based hotel, I'd say, like a tower, and you steal the top loft, which has a swimming pool. It's really cool, but all you can do is just a helipad along with it. See how it builds up? You have a crib where it's only cars, and a crib with only planes, and then only helicopters. Actually, on that tower crib, you do have, I believe you have a garage. Yeah, you do. But it's mostly for the helipad. So I'll show you that in a minute. I'll actually fly to that. And also, if you take a vehicle out of a garage, you have unlimited of that vehicle. You can take it out, lose it somewhere, go back to a garage, and have that same vehicle and retrieve that. And I'll do the same. So every time you have a vehicle in a garage, you can retrieve it, unlimited of that. So that means that you don't have to keep putting the same car in every time just to have it extra for there. You have different also stores around the city. You have shirt stores and gun stores. The only gun store in the game though is it's called Friendly Fire, but there's many of them. You have tattoo stores, shop stores. Oops, I just hit a car. Cop car didn't go after me. That's good. For the A button when you're driving, that is a drift, and also the right trigger is to go. What? I said A for drifting, but that's only on Xbox. So when you go into the airplane hangar, after getting directions, there is this gang here. I have actually beaten all of these gang members before, and I've owned this territory. But for now, that's there. You might want to be prepared if you're going down here. If you're driving, take a shortcut, get to the exact place. Also down here, I have this in my garage already, but there's a plane, this one right here. This plane is one of the only planes outside of your garage that you can get. So I already have it installed in my garage, like I said in my last episode. But it is a very fun plane to drive around. It is just a black version of another plane that you get once you buy this crib. So always go up, press Y to get into your planes. This is only planes. AV Destroyer, the Snipes 57, the Woodpecker, and that's the black one. I'm going to use my AV Destroyer just because it's one of my favorites. You cannot customize airplanes though. It is A to accelerate, X to slow down, and all other controls are kind of like just normal and easy, real fun. So now I'm going to find my other crib on the minimap. I think it's down here somewhere. So give me a second, let me look. Shawnee's Loft, that is the one you get at the beginning. I'm having a little difficulty finding it. There, I think this is it. Yep, Saints HQ. Okay, here it is. Okay, it takes a little bit of time to go there, but right trigger is your shoot, it's a minigun, and left trigger is your missiles, as you can see. You cannot see the minigun very well. You can see it kind of go off, but from this distance you can't really see it shoot. You can shoot buildings, but it doesn't affect them much. There are a lot of buildings actually in Saints Row. This is one of the buildings, this tallest building. It's called like this, yeah, the Henry Steel Mill building. You can go to the top of it, but there's not really much to do up there. It's kind of just barren, no exits or entrances. I have not been on the top of all the buildings, but I believe there could be something there. you get a parachute, unlimited parachutes. So like right now if I jump off, I would have a parachute. And sometimes if you open your parachute real fast, and it'll ask you, want to set base jump target. You can do that and you get points for landing on the dots, for the targets. Now here is the building right here. Now I'm going to try, no, wait, sorry, this is not it. Okay, I believe it's right here. So I'm going to jump out, get my parachute, set base jump target. It's down there all the way, but I'm really not going to go all the way down there. So for now, I'm just going to land on the top of this. And by the way, if you haven't seen my first video, I have all the upgrades, so I'm not sure you can jump on that, but I'll get off here, right into a pool. Here is the crib. You might see some of my saints in here right now. Like I have a ninja, the clubber, and I think just ninjas and that one chick clubber. So as I was saying before, white access crib. And then you see you have the heliport and everything else is the rock up and cache. But I have made a mistake. Before I knew that you had helicopters on this, I had put 100 VTOLs on here, as you can see, because I didn't know how it was working and how I couldn't get to it from the airbase. So I'm just going to retrieve one now and show you, check it out. I have not found any other helicopters that I have not accidentally shot down. So it is the same controls until you press, see, yeah, here's the death ray, and then you can charge up missiles, and just like a quick fire missile shot. See, until you press, I think, no, wrong one, whoops. Let's hope that doesn't get destroyed. Oh, but it's upside down, so. Well, I guess once you press a certain button, it turns into jet mode. Just a really faster version of that. Really, as you can see, I have my, oh, there it is. Okay. As you can see, I have my parachute lock on. That is just a style. You cannot set that on and still have the parachute with you all times. Now I'm going to show you how to do some pretty cool stuff that I like. If you are sprinting and you press Y near any, oops, well, I got hit there, but near any vehicle, you automatically jump in it like that. And you can do that from any angle. And I've never really used this car, but yeah. And then there is another attack, which is my favorite. It's my most recent one that I've found. It is a right analog stick push down. It is the Nut Cruncher. Folks, this is the best weapon or thing in the game. Oh, whoops. He turned around, but I'll show you what happens when you're from behind. With the lady. Oops, nope, don't want to do that. Oh, she's my gang member, so I guess I can't do that, but... Let's see if it works now. Yep, there it is. Boom, boom. It's never fun. Okay, now, if you are on your just hands right now, you can run around with sprint and press the right trigger and left trigger, and you have different special mode attacks. That is probably one of my favorites. But for now, I'm going to show you a couple, see if they don't repeat too often. Alright. Boom. There it is, folks. This is it. He's sitting down, I can't do anything to him. And I've kind of mobbed this whole area and scene, so I'll just jump in this car real fast, go to another area, and try showing you a little bit more. If you get a Peace Notary, you can do the same with them. There are also special, I'll say challenges you can do, like Tank Mayhem and a lot of others, can't come to my mind. So I'll see you in the next video.
Subscribe and comment.
If you ever get famous, don't forget about me. I hope it's everything that you thought it would be.